Hey! Sorry I'm late. Traffic was a ball breaker. I tell you, next time I'm going through Sloane Street, I'm taking a giant plunge. A fucking nightmare. So, how are you? Haven't seen you in what, 3 months?
I don't know, I kind of had a weird day. You know the day where you're like really confused about what to make of it? Really strange. I guess it began a few hours ago. Out of nowhere, the left side just opens.
It just opens, huh?
Opens.
Okay, and...
Look, it got me thinking about my job, you know, the whole stand-up thing. Lately I've been kind of having a mental block. I don't feel funny anymore. It's really frustrating. Not that I actually ever feel funny, you know, but I usually kind of get this buzz about my material before I do a show. And that door really opened my eyes. Why did I have to choose the hard way? Why couldn't I go the easy way? My whole life, I've been making things difficult for myself. I had a perfectly good job writing little sketches for my father's paper, but no. I had to be better than that. Better than him. And for what? My whole life's been about not acting like my dad, and why? What's wrong with my dad? I remember when I told him I wanted to be a stand-up. Dad? Dad?
Hey, I'm here, and what is it?
There's something I wanted to ask you. I mean, tell you that I wanted to tell you something.
What? Am I stopping you? Tell it.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking of leaving the paper.
Leave the paper?
Yeah.
Why do you want to leave the paper?
I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. It's nothing.
Stand-up comedian? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke. It's what I want to do.
Why you want to stand up when you could sit down?
Why stand up if you could sit down? Those words rang in my head for days. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why sit down then? Because it's less tiring? I don't know. I guess I was doing the same thing in my dad's papers I'm doing now. I'm making people laugh, right? I guess I needed, like, physical proof that people were actually laughing at my stuff. The thing is, why did I have to push the door? Why couldn't I have gone the automatic way? I mean, that's just as good a way as any other way, isn't it? I mean, am I just jerking off here? What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
I don't trust anyone anymore, not even the audience. I did a show yesterday. Bombed. I mean, bombed. It's like any confidence I once had is just withered away. Like aspirin in a glass of water. I didn't trust my jokes to be any good. I didn't trust the audience to laugh. I didn't trust myself to be funny in any way. Which I wasn't.
You ever get to one of those red lights at a crossing, and you're walking along, and suddenly everyone just stops? You ever get that? You know, it's like red for you and the cars. And isn't that like the most confusing 12 seconds ever? I mean, you're just standing there wondering whether or not you should walk across, thinking up endless gory scenarios of what would happen if you did cross, and you know, suddenly it turned green, and you got these like subliminal messages of images of like you know, roadkill and your tombstone saying Jay Scheinberg took a risk, wasn't worth it, should have waited 12 seconds. And meanwhile, you're just standing there, and the guy in the Mercedes is looking at you thinking, why isn't this guy just moving? Because he can't see that it's red for you and for him. And So you just think, finally, I can't take it anymore.
There was no punchline. I forgot it. I couldn't for the life of me remember the fucking punchline. Even now, my mind's a blank. Where was I going with this red light fiasco? Anyway, I'm lucky it wasn't such a big place. I just wanted to see if I could perform again, so I chose a random place in the armpit of Camden. I wanted to put myself through all this pain and misery, all this torture and humiliation. And do you realize the neurotic mess that this is turning me into? Do you have any idea?
Well, I guess you...
I don't know, Carl. I might just give up. The whole stand-up thing. Might go back to my dad's paper. Might not. All I know is that door's getting heavier and I'm getting tired of pushing. Could I get a ginger ale?
And for you, sir?
I'll have a paracetamol, please. 2. And a big glass of water. Oh, and do you have any rope back there? A weapon of some kind. Kitchen knife, very sharp toothpick. No. No. Okay, just the pills then. So that's your answer to me, is it? To how are you? What's the matter with you?
What?
What? What? I can't believe you just said what to me. What has no place after a rant like that? No place.
Sorry. So what do you want me to say? How are you?
I'm all right.
Carl, I gotta go. This is actually kind of important. I'm sorry. Listen, you take the ginger ale. It's on me, okay? Listen, I gotta run. Give me a call around 5. 5 would be good, okay?
Who drinks ginger ale?
Everything I see or do, I ask myself, is that funny? I have a shower. I take out the garbage. I do the washing up. I have a shit. Is that funny? Is that funny? Is that funny? No, it's not fucking funny! Thing is, anything can be funny. It all depends on your input and how you tell it. Famine can be funny if you tell it right, you know? The point is about life is that the more you keep looking at things, the more detail you look at it, the deeper you look at things, you suddenly think to yourself, this isn't funny. Life isn't funny. Life is disappointment and pain. Suicide and death and loss and disappointment and regret. Life is CNN. That's life.